What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
Good as night, right about the hood.
Oh dear God, I'm already eating a drink.
Look a damn mess, just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's me, L Teddy 27, and I am back. Yes, I am back for yet another review. This, ladies and gentlemen, will be our review for... Oh yeah, I forgot to say. New show alert, new show alert, new show alert. This is a new show alert, and this will be Kandi The Gang. It is season 1, it is episode 1. It is entitled Welcome to OLG. Now, I'm giving this a try. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if we keep going through the whole season, but we're gonna try. All right, y'all, let's get right down to it. So we start off with Kandi and Todd. They're driving to the restaurant. Apparently, things ain't going right. Now, Kandi has several establishments, several businesses, several restaurants. OLG is just one of them. So they've been having issues with employees and with just how things are going on over there at Old Lady Gang. So they're trying to fix everything and get it together. So they just discussing how they had a general manager that was great, and then the general manager quit, and it's been downhill since that general manager quit. So they're trying to get it together. They need a reason to start a reality TV show, so that's gonna be the excuse. Because clearly it's been downhill for a while. I'll give y'all a little insight into that in a little bit. Anyway, so they agreed to have the manager over at their restaurant, Blaze, come and manage and be director of operations at OLG. Now, Blaze is very successful. I've been there before. Really nice restaurant. Had a great time, good food, and so forth. Now, Philip is cute. He ain't cute. He's cute, girl. I was like, oh, chat. Oh, his whole look, aura, the way he carries himself, the way he commands the room, the way he manages and everything, the whole style just complete turn on. Just like everything was like, whew, it's hot in here. Whew, chat. Anyway, that Philip is a fine piece of something. Anyway, I mean, the body, the skin, the teeth, even the way he kept his hair nice, just everything right. Just everything was on point. Except for the makeup during the confessionals. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, so we meet the rest of the crew. We meet this Chandrika chick. Now, I knew right offhand, Chandrika is a problem. She's ghetto hood rat fish who alleges that she went and graduated from somebody's 4-year institution. Mama seems like, I don't know, like she's never learned professional decorum. She's never learned anything. Now, girl, you over here telling me that you graduated from somebody's fine 4-year institution. You went to college and graduated, but you working down here as a greeter hourly, and you graduated 4 years ago. You ain't still in school. You ain't just out of school, baby. You say you graduated 4 years ago, and you still down here working hourly as a greeter or hostess. Girl, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. We need to check your credentials. We need receipts on this. Anyway, we meet Dom Unique. Now, Dom, as they call her, she's my 305 sis. Hey, girl, what part of 305 you from, though? What part of Miami you from? Or is you really from Broward County? Because you know it'd be a lot of people from Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, that be claiming Miami and ain't from nobody's Miami. But she seemed like she could be from Miami. I don't know. I just need to know what part you from. Anyway, hey, sis. She was a real cute, like, dark-skinned girl. The Chandrika girl wasn't ugly, but you could tell she's real made up. Like, she's always going to have on a whole lot of makeup and a whole lot of extra aesthetic to, you know, make her. She's a cute girl, but it takes a lot of extra aesthetic to get her made up. Whereas Dominique is just a naturally pretty girl. It don't take a whole lot to me to make up a nice, dark-skinned, pretty girl. Brandon was the manager at the time. And he's dark-skinned, cute guy, but he seems too into himself without even saying it, or conceited without even doing anything. It's like this conceit exudes from him. Like he has this aura of, I think I look better than y'all. And I don't know. It's just something about him that makes it seem like I wouldn't really be into him. But he's cute though. Nice piece of dark chocolate. Brandon was the greeter when me, Every Reviews, and Really BTV, shouts out to my girls, fellow reviewers. Last summer they came here to Atlanta, and we went and we tried to go to Old Lady Gang to OLG, And when I went in there to set a reservation, that they told us was 45 minutes, and we ended up waiting 2 hours and still didn't get served or sat. Brandon was the host at the time, and he's the one who lied to me. Oh, it'll be a 45-minute wait, and 2 hours later, I still ain't been we still ain't been sat yet. And I told really be Evie, I said, y'all wait right here because I'm finna show my whole natural black ass in these people establishment. And I went in that good OLG restaurant and showed the entirety of my asshole. Do you hear me? Brandon got it that day. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. Kandi comes in, and Philip had been there a few days, but they hadn't told the rest of the employees that he was going to be taking over. They just thought he was there trying to kind of helping out or whatever. Child, Kandi comes in there with Todd and tells them, "Hey boo," her, Todd, and Don Juan tell the people, "Hey boo, Philip is the new boss. He all y'all boss, all y'all report to him. He's director of operations." Chandrika immediately say, "Ew, I don't like him." Girl, we don't like you either. Girl, we don't care. Anyway, he everybody boss. So, it goes to commercial break. And I noticed on commercial break, Kandi girl, you are my world. Okay? You even got commercials, selling hair care products during the commercial break. Some kaleidoscope mess. I was like, you know what, girl, I guess make your money, honey. Get it how you live. Kandi say she's gonna hit you on both sides. I ain't mad at it, girl. Make your money, Kandi. I ain't mad at it. Anyway, Don Juan ends up after they make the announcement pulling Chandrika to the side saying, "Hey, you seem to be having issues with us making this announcement. That's your boss. You need to get over it." She was like, "Mm-mm." Then she had a whole bunch to say, so he calls Philip over there. Philip is like, "Listen, all this that you got going on, all of this back and forth, I don't do all that. We ain't doing all that. I'm your boss. Get it together, or this not gonna work out. Period." And she was like, "You can't come." And Don Juan told her, "Hey, boo, that's your boss. What do you want?" So no, what kills me is when he said she's a greeter. Like, girl, I'm not finna be going back and forth with her. She's a greeter. I was like, I loved it though. I lived for it. I would have probably did that. Like that would have been me. Like I would have been like, girl, I'm not going back and forth. Because he was like, I'm not going back and forth with somebody who works hourly for me. She's a greeter. That probably would have been me. Anyway, she kept going back and forth talking about, oh, I can say what I want. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. Da 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 da. He said, baby, you can go home. Thank you for coming. Please drive safely. Baby, he sent her home money. Then she has the nerve to be, I guess it was on social media, she making all kinds of posts and videos going in on her boss. Where they do that at? And how is this allowed? Like, why is she still working there, Kandi? If you got somebody who's that disrespectful to your customers as well as disrespectful to her bosses, she's your aunts and your mom and them don't like her, and she seemed like she pop off on anybody. Why is she still employed there? Like, why haven't you fired her? I think Candy's problem is she gets too attached to people and don't know how to fire people. You need to let her go. She's a whole damn mess. Cause when you out here making whole social media and video posts going in on your boss, baby, all you doing is making your social media videos and posts rendering your resignation. That's all you doing, boo boo. But I guess, honey, I guess. Anyway, so next we see Kandi goes over to her aunt Nora's house because she wants to talk to her mom and her two aunts about what changes they feel need to be made at the restaurant and whatnot. And she meets with and talks with them individually first, and then talks with them together. Pretty much they all summed it up with, you got some shitty ass employees over there. Like, none of them hoes ain't no good. I don't like none of them. Girl, they a mess. I was like, oh. We then meet this guy named Tori. Now, Tori used to work there. He used to organize their Friday night, whatever event or whatever. So, probably a real nice, cool event. And he's an event planner, and that's what he do. But when they kind of started losing management, they kind of forced him into being the manager, and he didn't want to do that. And it was kind of too much for him. He ended up quitting because he was like, I ain't come here to be the manager. I liked what I was doing. I love OLG, but I don't want to be manager. So he ended up quitting. And so you get this overarching feel from everybody there that they really want Torin back, but does Torin want to be back is the question. Um, so um, Kandi had asked him to help her put together because she had mentioned earlier that she wanted to do an OLG reunion where all of the people that used to work at OLG will come and they would have this big party or whatever in the parking lot or whatever. And she probably invited people from other businesses that she had to come out there and party as well. So he came there to put that together because he's an event planner. So he kind of fixed up everything and put it together and made it a nice event. It looked real nice, it seemed real nice. So, but Mama rolled up in there with this pink suit. I was like, is pink the color for? was pink the color for 2021? I was watching what was that Real Life Philanthropy where Roche had on that pink suit. But this young man seemed real tall. Like he seemed to be real tall, or either that or everybody that stood next to him was real short. But he had on these shorts. It was a pink suit, but then it had shorts. So it had the blazer, but then it had shorts. And Mama was real tall, so she had long legs. It was above the knee shorts, like mid thigh shorts. So it was like, girl, this is a lot. But girl, if you like it, I love it. If it's good for you, it's great for me. Hey. Anyway, but everybody overall kept saying, "Oh, we want Torrin back. Oh, it ain't the same without Torrin." But I don't know if Torrin want to be back. Anyway, we meet this other girl, this chick named Brian. She used to work there. Mama, he came down with this hairpiece in. I was like, he used to be the bartender or whatever. And yeah, they want him to come back. And he was out there promoting for his new food truck. How you come to other people's establishment but handing out flyers for your food truck? I guess. The problem is y'all done hired people for this establishment that's way too ghetto, that look like they don't know what it is to have a real job and don't know what it is to have professional decorum or know anything about what professionalism is. And that's a problem. That's a real problem. Anyway, we then meet Richard or Shardo. Rashado is the host at Blaze, and he's from Baltimore, and they talked about how he overdresses, and he has this very cultured and very always um suited and booted type um aesthetic about him. Kind of gives you a Farnsworth Bentley wardrobe aesthetic, not how he looks, because he don't look nothing like Farnsworth Bentley. But I'm saying, just saying, the type of person that always trying to dress real, regal or whatnot. But I loved him. Mama was real bougie though, and I loved Rashad. Like he seemed like the person who I like the most. He seemed like he'd be one of my good Judies. I was here for all parts of him because he was real bougie in a good way though, in my kind of bougie way. Like I'm not really bougie. Like I'm not gonna call him bougie because he wasn't bougie. He was like me. He's an elitist. Like we're elitist, okay? And that's how he was. And we probably get along real well. Sis would be one of the Judies. He could be over here. He could be part of the team. Anyway, so we get to Richard's first day at OLG. Chandrika's supposed to be showing him the ropes. This whore arrives right as the doors are opening. But you the hostess and the greeter. But you arrive in right as the doors open. See what I'm saying? A mess. It seemed real erratic, real frantic. Like, here's my issue, Philip. Now, Philip, I gotta give you a little bit. If you over here supposed to be fixing things, and you've had a couple days to kind of see how things run and everything, you need to have a meeting with these people and really tighten it up and get things together, because kind of the way things are running and they running things, it doesn't seem to be working. Like it just really doesn't seem to be working. And also, I don't think that Kandi and Todd are doing enough to allow the restaurant to be successful as well. Because if y'all are over here and y'all always got a 2 and 3 hour line, then baby, it might be time for y'all to find a new spot that can accommodate the number of people that want to come there and not continuing to stay there. And there are some other things that need to be addressed, like when the power went out and you don't have a generator. Kandi, you ain't got no little bit of money. You got a lot of money, long money. Kandi, you got long money, okay? You can afford to get a goddamn generator. You can afford to go find another location in Atlanta that can accommodate the number of people that you want to have there. You can also find a whole nother group of employees that really can do your business some good. It's just a mess, just a damn mess. But I feel like, Philip, if you're going there to clean house, baby, you need to clean house and you need to tighten some things up, because how things are operating, it's just not going well. You need to fix that. Anyway, we later found out that Brandon says that he only came there to work at OLG because he wanted to get close to Dominique. He wants to date Dom, and he asked her out on a date. See what I'm saying? Just a mess. Just a whole goddamn mess. Um, it was just a lot going on that day, and I felt bad for my sis, Richard. I was like, this is beneath you, sis. Listen, this shit is too ghetto and too alley for you, honey. Baby, it's beneath you. Just go to Kandi, say, I tried it, girl. This ain't for me. I'll see you at Blaze, honey. Cause I can't do this mess. Cause it was just a mess. Just tell Kandi this ain't gonna work out, honey. It was a whole goddamn mess. I just at some point thought that when the lights went out, that Brandon and Dominique was gonna steal away into one of the corners and start busting each other down. Cause it was a damn mess. They was doing too much. Um, I also noticed that during the confessionals, it seemed like either something's wrong with the lighting, in the confessionals or something? Because everybody's makeup, now that I look at it, everybody's makeup seems off in the confessional. Like who's ever doing the makeup is expecting one style or type of lighting, and what they actually had was different. So the makeup like seemed made their skin look real off in the confessional. I don't know. If anybody else know that, y'all let me know. And so Kandi finally arrives and says, "Oh, this happens all the time." And her and Todd was like, "Yeah, we don't know if we want to go get the. We should have a generator, but we don't know if we want to go get one." What? Like, if you expect your employees to take your business seriously, then you need to do the same. So if they feel like you don't give a shit and you just like whatever about it, that's how they gonna act. That's a mess. And the fact that you know you have a majority black clientele, why would you subject them to that? Like you should want better for your own people. If this your mama, a restaurant that's supposed to represent your mom and your aunts and stuff like that, and you know you got all your people, all your black people there, want better and do better for the people. A mess. A mess. Anyway, it kind of went on from there, y'all. I'm here. I'm here for it for now. We'll see how it goes. Right now, Rashard is my favorite. Philip is my eye candy. And Chandrika is my least favorite. Y'all can have her. I feel like I'm not gonna like Brian either, cause she do too much and give too much. But we'll see. That's all I got for now, y'all. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.